Hello, everyone. Welcome to another edition of Rorschach's Comics Review. We hope you're having a lovely quarantine. And for your reading pleasure, we are here to give you the best reviews possible on all things comic books. So, if you've had enough Netflix and chill, go ahead and click that like and subscribe button so you can continue to get more great content from this channel. So, with that, let us begin. Today, we're going to take a look at Green Lantern Lost Army. Now, this was a small 6-issue series that ran from August of 2015 through January of 2016. It starts out with John Stewart, Kilowog, Orisha Rab, and for some reason, a young Krona. Now, Krona, for you who don't know, he was the villain that created the Anti-Monitor in the classic Infinite Crisis storyline. But for some reason, he's traveling with them. To this day, I don't know why. But it opens up, they are fighting off beings called cleaners that appear to be orange clouds. And these cleaners, they act like blood cells trying to purge an infection from the body. Infection. Huh. It's almost too close to home. Oh, anyway, we digress. So they fight off the cleaners, and Krona uses a device to track emotional spectrum energy. And they find a hot point for this energy, and they go off to find it because their rings are running low on power. They can't contact home. They can't get hold of any other Green Lanterns. Well, so they travel to this hot spot of energy, and this red pyramid is there floating in space. And of course, red being the rage power on the emotional spectrum. And around the pyramid, they find other Green Lanterns that are dead and encased in red crystals. So they are then attacked by users of red rage energy. They fight off the beings, and they go up to the pyramid to charge their power rings, and then as they do so, it changes the pyramid from red to green energy. So they go off, discovered by Relic. Now, Relic is a classic Green Lantern villain. He tried to destroy the universe multiple times. But this is long before these times would happen. So in discovering him, they realize that not only are they in a completely different universe, they're in a completely different time. Well, he goes on to tell them about the lightsmiths of this era who built massive cities out of light energy. Well, they used up too much of the energy, it's starting to dwindle, and he is searching for the reservoir that all the power comes from. So they start traveling with him, and they are attacked by light pirates. Now, these light pirates have weapons that just sap emotional energy from any weapons constructs that they might have. So it saps the energy out of their rings. They're captured and thrown in prison, where they discover the rest, well, not the rest of, but several more Green Lanterns. Well, these other Green Lanterns tell them that these light pirates are so greedy for light energy that they're putting prisoners into this machine that sucks any residual light energy out of their bodies and killing them in the process. So they start to devise a plan of escape. You have his name is B apostrophe DG. I have no idea how to pronounce it. He's a sentient squirrel Green Lantern. Think Rocket Raccoon, but DC Green Lantern and a squirrel. Well, he gets into the ventilation shaft, is able to find their rings, steals their rings back for them. They break out of their cells, start a prison riot. They get all the prisoners out, and they rejoin Kronos and Relic, and they have found another hotspot of emotional power energy. Well, this turns out to be Mogo, who is a living sentient planet and also a member of the Green Lantern Corps, and who inside his mantle has a massive Green Lantern power battery. Well, all the other factions of light users from this era have discovered him, and they are all descending on him with their light pyramids, trying to terraform him into being a central power battery for their own emotional spectrum energies. Well, unbeknownst to them, he is able to suck in all of their energy and control their emotional spectrum powers, and he ends up fighting them all off. And they discover that every single Green Lantern has been sucked into this universe. They don't know by who, and they don't know why. So they start trying to plan a way to find home, and they come up on the Source Wall. Now, the Source Wall is a wall in DC Comics that completely encircles the universe. I mean, it is the end of the universe. You can go no farther than the Source Wall. Well, they find a crack in it, and they're trying to widen the crack so that they can get out and go through it back to their own universe. Well, they find out that someone is on the other side of the crack trying to close it. Well, and they discover that this being on the other side trying to seal them in is none other than Hal Jordan. And that's where this series ends. It continues on in Green Lantern Corps Edge of Oblivion. I have not read Edge of Oblivion yet, so I'm not sure how it all ended. Now this is during the New 52 relaunch of DC Comics, so this is before Rebirth, so I'm not sure what they did with it in between. I believe John Stewart is on the current Justice League lineup, so where they went with this, I'm not sure. But it was a great read. I really enjoyed collecting it. This was my first story arc that I ever, was able to complete the entire thing, the entire run, I should say. The artwork was good, the story was great. So it's only 6 issues, so if you want to find the individual issues, you can get them on Amazon. You can get the trade paperback version of it on Amazon. It's a good read, well worth your time. So I think that's going to be it for today. If you like this video, hit like and subscribe for more. With this whole quarantine coronavirus thing going on, you're going to have lots of time to watch YouTube videos. So we've got plenty of videos on our channel. We're going to continue to make more as long as we're all healthy. So, all right, those of you who are sick, please get well soon. Those of you who are healthy, try and stay healthy. Stay inside. Watch YouTube. So, all right, have a good day, everyone.